So basically, some of you may already know that I have been creating some courses, okay? Some of these are still available, okay, on YouTube, completely free, specifically these two. But well, I publish these two like exclusive courses that they do have a cost on Udemy, okay, basically. But well, I am basically preparing a brand new course, which is going to be much longer, much more comprehensive. And well, in this video, I want to show you like all the process behind, well, most of the process behind of how I create these courses, just because if you are curious about that, or you also want to start creating your own game development courses. And well, basically the system that I use like changes a lot from time to time. Because it is always improved over time. First of all, I'm using Notion, okay, which is an amazing app for general productivity. Not only do I organize like my own letta.corporation, which is like YouTube videos and courses themselves, but also like my own personal life, let's say. So well, it is super useful. Okay, I'm not going to dig deeper into how to specifically use Notion, because well, it is not the topic of my video. But anyway, what I have over here is this section over here, and I have the different courses. These are the two courses that are already published, okay? Once again, here the titles may be different, okay? Because then I modify them inside of the platform, I modify them over time, etc. But well, this is the last course I'm working on, Learn to Create a 2D RPG in Unity. Why a Unity course and not a Godot course? I already published two Godot courses, and well, I also want to explore a little bit like the Unity audience, okay, that is bigger, maybe audience that is more willing to actually purchase a course. And also because I wanted to take advantage of the fact that there are fewer courses of Unity 6. So well, and what I basically do over here before everything is just have like an idea of what I want to create, okay, and I just like put some assets that I want to use. I usually just grab them from Kenny, okay. Let me close these things that I was recording and another thing. So I just tend to grab them from Kenny. I combine different asset packs, wherever. And well, I start saving these things here. I also may put some annotations that I need over there. And with just this, okay, that is super simple and doesn't take much time, I basically open up Unity and start creating the project. So in this case, the project is already complete. I will just show you from the very beginning how this looks like. So it is quite polished, okay. It is not like a super complex game that will require a 20-hour, 30-hour course. I believe that maybe the course will last from 10 to 15 hours or 10 from 20 hours. It really depends. But well, it's still like quite complete. We have a player moving around, different types of enemies with different weapons and sprites. The player can shoot some projectiles at these enemies. So as you can see, it is quite complete. There is lots of game tubes and polish in general with the lighting, the particles, etc. So well, it is quite cool. So well, basically how the game was created, I literally had just an idea, okay, an RPG game that I think that lots of people are interested in creating, that this specific type of game. Well, I basically started creating it. It is not like anything like quite particular. And also while I was creating just the game, well, not as I was creating the game, but yes, maybe I did not write it down, but I was trying to think of my mind, okay, what do I teach first? So well, I started with the player, then I started adding the different enemy mechanics wherever. So I was thinking of all that, okay, for me to then, when I want to record the game, I know where to start, because these games are quite big. They have like tons of scripts, as you can see. So well, choosing where to start to teach all these could be complicated, but well, if you start to think from the beginning, from when you start to create the game, then this task becomes much easier. So once the game was completely created, I was happy with the final result. I did have a plan. I just started recording, okay. And first, well, I started to think of some of the sections that the course may have. So the introduction, with basically the script that I want to say. This may change, okay. This is like the introduction video that you see of the like the preview of the course. And then basically just the other lesson of downloading Unity and integrating Visual Studio Code. And well, here I leave any kinds of link that I want to tag in the resources. And these links, I paint them in brown or orange or whatever if they have not been yet like uploaded to the platform. And when I finally upload them to the corresponding lesson, I just mark them in green that it is okay. And just from there, I start creating the different sections in these kind of toggles to be able to hide the sections that I have already recorded, because if not, it would be a mess. And I just start writing down, okay? And how I like to do it is that firstly, well, I open up the project and I say, okay, what do I want to teach first? I want to teach how to create, well, firstly, I taught Unity C# basics, okay? So I use an empty project, but then, well, I set up the project. So I show how to lay out the editor, how to import images, how to import audio, whatever. And then, okay, for example, with the player, I say, okay, the next thing that I want to teach is player movement, okay? So directly what I do is to go to the player, okay, and see how I have structured the player, okay? So what I do is the following. I go to the main scene or to the game scene. I have the player, and I start to take a look at the different properties. So it is in scale 6:6. It has a sprite renderer. It has different things. So I I also have to focus on the section. So if I'm talking about player movements, I am not going to be adding the animator, because that would be for a different section of the course. And I basically, what I really like to do is to just have a Google Docs, okay, in Drive here. So I just write here the different things. Okay, for example, here you have some stuff that I still have to record. So I just put some screenshots, put some data to guide me through, and then I put this in a separate monitor, okay, because I have it too. So that this can guide me through the recording. So I am here talking, blah, 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 whatever. And on the left, okay, I have on my second monitor in where I can be guiding myself. Okay, yes, now we create a player, we add this script, we code this, the following. That is the system that I tend to use, and it's the easiest one, okay? And also what I really like to take advantage of are different desktops, okay? So I don't know if right now you are seeing my screen. Yes, I believe that you are. So well, you can create here with Windows tab, okay? You open this kind of menu, so you can create two desktops. So we have one main desktop in which I am currently like coding, okay, and doing my stuff. And then, well, on the left, I just have the OBS, basically the software with which I record, as well as these documents, okay? So that's on the right. I only see like what the user wants to see on the course. That is for desktop 1, and for desktop 2, that I hope that you're currently seeing. So I hope that you're seeing this. So what I just do over here is to open Unity again, but I open the like the recording project, okay? Or yes, basically the recording project, the one that I am creating again with the project. And I open again here the Google Drive and the courses documents. And here, well, this is actually in the second monitor where I put the different things, okay? So well, that is basically the workflow that I have built that at least for me was was and is probably will be the most efficient one. Of course, some things may change, some things change from course to course as I improve this workflow, because this really helps me save some time. And well, if something helps you save some time, it is always the best thing. So well, then what I have with all the different lessons, okay, is that I have on sale course videos. So I have here the different sections, and every single video over here completely like named correctly, order, whatever. So that then I just upload all these videos as I am finishing them to the platform, okay, and I start to create the curriculum there. Let me actually show you that. So here I am, and in the curriculum, well, here you create your different sections, lectures, etc., and you start to upload the different things over here. So for example, right now I have uploaded until section 7, which is enemy prefab, but I have not uploaded the 8th, the code refactor character movement, because I still want to record some more stuff today. And at night, I basically upload all the stuff that I recorded throughout the day, and I just create here the different lectures, okay? So well, even the workflow has more stuff going on, but well, I wanted to show you like the main stuff of how I'm organizing this. and well, let me know what you think in the comments down below.